Здравствуйте, уважаемые игроки и зрители моего канала. Мы продолжаем с вами проходить Игру Престолов. Так, мы сейчас находимся в ключах. Нам надо идти куда-то в ту сторону, да? Или туда? Ладно, разберемся по ходу. Или не разберемся?
Vallard doesn't use half measures, does he? Who needs so many guard dogs?
Someone who doesn't like uninvited guests. Let's turn around, Morse. The two of us can't take this door. We need my cousin Ryman and his men.
This dung-ridden place won't keep us fed for long. You think Vallard will...
Так, для начала нам надо завалить вот это вот. Так. Угу. Тык, битушки. Блин, я все время забываю, что это защита. Так, давай, добил. Отлично. Так. Нам к этому, к мейстеру надо подойти. Давай говори, в чем проблема.
Alistair, thank the Father. Nobody had heard any news of you. I was beginning to lose hope of ever seeing you again.
Yes, I am alive and well. But Vallard would have it otherwise. His men have orders to kill me on sight.
I dreaded something of this vile nature. When he came and told us you were dead, I thought immediately that it was some trickery on his part.
That's the kind of vulture he is. Unfortunately for him, he has no chance of killing Alistair.
Harwin, here is the knight Moors Westford, an old friend. He too has a score to settle with my half-brother.
Then we have to act quickly. The wedding will start soon.
Так.
When the news of my return spreads, Vallard will lose what little trust still remains. The Lords will join my cause.
I wish it were that simple, Alistair, but do not count on it too much.
Unfortunately, the Lords have never put their trust in you. You had been away for years, fighting on Lord Tywin's orders.
And after the rebellion, you vanished without trace. Some people have never even heard of you. They would have preferred to have seen Gawain follow your father, or even your sister, if it were not for her being a woman. Because of all this, they accept Vallard as their new lord, despite all his failings. With him, they see Eliana keeping the reins of power at River Spring.
But Heart of Fire, how can they be so blind? Vallard will share power with no one. Eliana will have no say whatsoever as soon as the marriage has been consummated.
Your sister is no fool. If you still live, she will not enter into a marriage that will cost her everything. But to understand that, she has to see you with her own eyes. With your sister's support, You will also gain the allegiance of all those who believe in her.
And how would I meet with her? I doubt they'll let me walk straight into the castle.
I can pass on a message to her on your behalf and arrange a meeting in a discreet location.
It's risky. Who's to say that she doesn't welcome becoming a legitimate power as the lady of the castle? If that's the case, she may well betray us.
Moors, you're speaking of my sister. She would never do that.
I don't want to take any chances. Do you really think a slip of a girl and some lordlings can make the slightest difference up against Valar's men?
Let me remind you that Ryman promised us warriors.
Have you seen Ryman?
Yes, he's searching the town for any worthy men. He will join us afterwards.
I don't like the thought of doing nothing and just waiting for him. I should speak to Ilyana as soon as possible. We can come back later. Harwin, please inform her of my arrival.
I will have a message sent to her, even if I can no longer freely roam the castle. There are still a few servants who have remained loyal to me.
Perfect. Tell her to wait for me near the entrance to the God's Wood. It's discreet enough.
Very well. Stay here. I won't be long. It's done. Ilyana should be waiting for you across from the watermill.
Let's go. Harwin, please stay here in case Ryman makes an appearance.
Of course. May the gods be with you, Alistair. To see you defend River Spring like this, your father would have been proud.
Thank you, Harwin.
Так. Ну, погнали. Где она? Ну-ка там что такое?
It's of no use kicking like that, my little
You damned animals.
А, блин, это защита, понятно все. Все время забываю про защиту. Так, это защита. Так.
Thank you so much, my lord. If you hadn't come...
Pick up your clothes and run home, child. You've been through enough today.
Угу. Так, новый уровень дали. А, это не сюда. Так, экран персонажа. Давай все-таки на выносливость. Так, оборона. А, навыки еще накинули. Фигня. Так, Алистер. Подтвердить. Ага. Тоже уже все прокачано. Блин, давай выносливость. Так. Давай меч. надо бежать-то туда куда-то. Что тут закипишь-то везде?
A gift, yes, of course. You'll get a chance to prove.
Так. Блин, отлично. Долбанули вы твою. Рома.
May the seven... Bless you, my lord. Those thieves helped themselves to whatever they wanted. And to think they're supposed to keep order around here.
Do not worry. I will soon put an end to these disgraceful acts.
Что там еще двоих надо, что ли, спасать?
You think Valar will end up
Давай. Раздолбим их нафиг. Чуешь? Нажал.
They shouldn't be able to hurt anyone else, at least.
Чё, где-то в той стороне тоже. Ну ладно, сейчас быстренько сбегаем. Чё, где-то за мостом.
What was that song again?
Чё за нафиг?
Have a barrel, and you're almost as
Ух ты, сколько их тут понабежало-то. Это вот надо резать. Все стоят вдвоем, пофиг.
Hey, that's it. And it looks like you're...
Ага.
What was that song again?
Просто двойное оглушение. Ой, так вот.
What was that song again? Have one drink and you're a miserable sod.
У вас было преимущество, чуваки. Но вы его упустили.
Last one.
Давай нажимай. Давай нажимай уже. А. Господи. Ну ты нажми.
A job well done, I'd say.
Как ты пинает опять.
I'll teach you to pick my...
I hand out
Justice around here. Let
Что ты сделаешь со своим топориком?
Get up and away with you. Your crimes will go unpunished today. Give thanks to the Lord of Light.
Thank you, my lord. I won't do it again.
Так, что все нам сейчас надо идти по основному заданию. Здесь-то сможем выйти куда-нибудь? Ага, вон он стоит.
Alistair, you live! Oh, thanks be to the merciful mother. I really hoped he was lying, but as we'd heard no news, I had to bring myself to accept this ceremony.
Don't worry, little sister. I've come to put an end to it all.
I've dreamed of hearing you say that.
Eliana, this is Moors. He's an old friend of mine. Maybe you remember him.
Yes, I think so. I'm sorry, Alistair, but time is growing short. We have to stop this wedding.
Do not worry, little sister. River Spring belongs to the Sarwiks. As long as I live, Valar will never have it. He will be gone from these lands by the day's end, dead or alive.
Alistair, remember that Valar is the Queen's man. Killing him would do nothing to solve our problems with the Crown.
Quite the opposite. Once Valar is no more, only Alistair will stand to inherit River Spring.
He tried to kill me, Eliana. His men attacked me, in our own streets, on his orders. When our banner men learn of his treachery, they will all rise up against him, regardless of what the Queen may say. No one will stand between me and our father's throne.
Yes, of course.
You don't seem convinced. Is there something wrong?
Nothing. It's just that... What will become of me in all this?
What are you saying? River Spring will be mine, as it should be. It was Father's wish.
When have you ever cared for his wishes? I'd like to forget the past, Alistair. I'd like to have faith in you, but it's no easy task. River Spring does not know you. All our people know is that you rode off to war and then disappeared afterwards. I slaved away to uphold these lands, to appease Lord Tywin, to convince our bannermen to remain loyal despite our disgrace. Father used to say, everything must be prepared for your brother's return. There was never a thought for us. As a woman, I accepted my fate. But for Garwin, it was different. Father didn't want him as an heir. He belittled him endlessly. In the end, he disinherited him on account of their ceaseless arguing. Then Garwin left, Father died, and you came back as if nothing had ever happened. You seem to think that River Spring will pass you by right. But don't forget who made that possible.
How can you say that? I would make a terrible lord without you at my side. We will protect River Spring from the Bloodseekers together, and we will rule it together. It may not be what Father would have wanted, but it is only fair.
That's enough for me. You have my support.
It's a joy to hear it. Now, if you would, I need you to gather the lords. I will soon confront Valar. I need them to be there, ready to lend their support.
That should be possible. Under the guise of preparing for the ceremony, I could go and speak with them without Valar suspecting a thing.
I'm counting on you to convince them, little sister.
I will do my best. Be careful.
A bloody strong woman. Your sister knows what she wants.
She has the heart of a warrior. Had she been born a man, the world would have been the better for it.
The world needs great women too, you know. Come, we have much to do.
Так, ладно. У нас здесь нет торговцев. Блин, да я побежал. Иди. Поэтому мы сделаем вот как. Как он шустро в броню бегает, а? Так, возьмем вот это. Это. Блин, ни одного торговца нет, офигеть. Это. 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 О. Блин, ничего взять нельзя. Зашибись. Один стоит, и то ничего не делает. Казалось. Так, слетаем мы на север, в Черный замок. Так. Что у тебя есть? Всякое барахло. Так. Зуб, львиный зуб 53. Блин. Можно же тебе все продать. Что, даже что? Так. Ну да, это тоже продадим. Соточка. Трепью. Так. Чувствую шанс уклонения. Блин. Так, ладно, ставим. Хотя нафиг он нужен. Место только занимает. Так, отлично. Ой. Гой. Так. Отлично. Восстановление здоровья 7-12, 10-2. Не. Ничего себе. Фигня. Так. Так, вот 2. Вот стоит. Что у тебя есть? 7 саблей 50. Что-то фигня всякая. Теперь что? О, вот. Так, нет, отмена. Во. Щиты 14. Твердеть. Блин. Не хватает. Так-ка давайте посмотрим. Ого. Вот это, блин. Так. Блин. Один. Так. Сейчас надо сделать что? Отвел. Так. Подтвердить. Так. Сейчас останавливается здоровье. Подтвердить. Сонное вино. Давай продадим. Угу. 37. Ну ладно. Так неплохо. 160. Здесь что-нибудь можно где-нибудь собирать? Здесь нигде ни у кого ничего нет.
Tribe to migrate to the north. Lance Raider is rounding up his army.
Продадим. Так, здесь нифига нету.
Burn like that. So you think it's funny, do you? Bastards! It was you, wasn't it? You did it.
Ну, что-то. Так, ладно.
It was you, wasn't it? You did this.
Что тут у нас собираем монеток? Вон что-то есть. Нет, ладно. Где они стоят? А вон. Так. Блин. Фиговастенько. 500 их. Охренеть. Ну, цены у вас, ребятки. Так, ладно. О. 170. Давай. Просто зеркальный щит. Вот. Тоже неплохо. И все на юг. Куда? Ключи. Так, ладно. Тьфу ты, куда я бегу? Я туда правильно бегу. Да.
Ah, there you are. Have you spoken to your sister?
I have. If all goes well, Eliana will make sure that the Lords of Riverspring will be there when the time comes to confront Vallard.
Excellent. With all those witnesses, Vallard will be unable to end this in bloodshed.
I don't want to discourage you, but that wouldn't stop me.
He may be half mad, but I don't think he would go that far.
Let's hope so.
Be that as it may, I heard you chased the Bloodseekers from our streets. The people of Riverspring will not forget that.
As long as I live, I will never allow a bunch of sellswords to terrorize my people. No news of Ryman?
Not yet, but I'm sure he'll be here soon.
What the hell is your cousin doing? How long does it take to get around this town?
Strange. That stubborn ass is proud of his punctuality.
Well, he has chosen the wrong day to make an exception. Let's not stay here.
Not so fast, my friends. You're not going anywhere. When I bring him your heads, Lord Vallard will shower me in gold.
Showered with gold, no less. How sad. I hate to crush a man's dream.
The old captain! Where did he come from?
What should we do with this scum, Alistair?
They can't do anything to us. Let them go. Tell Vallard that I am coming, and that he can stop sending his assassins after me. Riverspring knows I am alive. His plan has failed.
Bloody fools. We'll be dead soon enough.
We shouldn't have let them go.
That's fine. I want Vallard to know I'm coming for him. Ryman, are these all the men you could find?
The only trustworthy ones, yes. But they're brave and completely devoted to the memory of Lord Reynald.
We are fighting an enemy who is trying to seize our land by any means. I need to know that I can count on you.
You are the legitimate lord of this land, sir. Our swords are yours.
Good. I accept them with joy. Your bravery does you great honor.
This escort should be able to ensure your safety within the castle, but if things go wrong, it won't be enough to hold the town. Since Vallard's arrival, many of your father's men have retreated to the country. If we inform them of your return, they are certain to come back to us.
Indeed, we may need them. I will leave that in your hands, Harwin.
As for us, we need to have a word with Vallard.
Come on, we have a castle to take back.
Так, погнали.
Well, what do we have here? Sir Ryman, I thought Lord Vallard made it perfectly clear to you that you're not welcome in this castle.
Vallard is a bloody fool. My cousin Alistair is the only master here. Move aside, old man, or suffer the consequences.
Alistair, eh? Well, you're out of luck this time. Once I've called my men, we'll make sure you die this time.
You poor bastard. Don't you know? Your men are already dead.
What? Guards!
Так. Что у меня тут стоит? Не дерется совсем. Просто завалили.
A fine victory, Alistair. The streets of River Spring are ours.
But not the castle. Be very careful. There will be many enemies inside.
Так, отлично. О, шлем стража. Угу. Топорик. Больше ничего нет.
Who's here? The little chicken Sarwick come home to roost. I'll take my time in clacking you, boy.
Save your japes for the corpses outside the gates, Wex. It didn't do them much good having you as their leader.
I'm no wet nurse to those craving weaklings. I'm here to kill the rats.
You'll do no such thing, Lieutenant. You speak of my brother and my cousin. They will always be welcome within these walls. Let them through.
Forgive me, my lady, but these bastards have taken the castle by force, slit the throats of our guards. So they tell me. I'm only following orders.
As I said, you won't do anything. I doubt Vallard could put his own family to the sword without punishment from the crown.
Ah, may the others take you. Vallard can take care of you himself.
That's exactly what we want. Run ahead to tell him we're on our way.
Oh, I'll tell him. And I'll make sure to be there when he comes to finish you off.
Thank you, Ilyana. That was very clever. Is everything ready?
I was able to pass the word on. All the town's most important men await your appearance in the throne room. Maester Harwin has made sure that our bannermen have been told.
They may not make it in time. I can't wait for them. It is time I settled matters with Vallard.
Так, отлично. Блин, даже здесь торговцев нету. Вообще никого нету. Ну ладно. Все, пришло время строить замес Валарры.
Surprised to see me, traitor?
Alistair, we were just waiting for you. I assume you've come to lead your sister to the altar. I also hope you'll stay for the bedding.
You are a disgrace to this family, Vallard. Your very existence is an affront to our values.
Would that be old Moors I see there? Perfect. If that oaf is here, then his little lady can't be far away.
I have come to take back what is mine by right. I cannot abide your crimes anymore. Leave River Spring while you still can.
You have some nerve. You come to tell me that here, on my wedding day. I think you'll find that my bloodseekers are more than capable of punishing those who challenge my authority. They will even take great pleasure in doing it.
Vallard, my brother and his friends speak only for themselves. But your threats mean nothing here, in front of this gathering of our banners.
Agreed! Stop this tyranny!
You declared that Sir Alistair was dead. However, it appears he is very much alive. Why have you deceived us?
I find myself asking the same question, and I demand an explanation.
You want the truth? So be it. Ilyana, your brother is wanted for murder. He comes here with a deserter from the Night's Watch and a known enemy of the Crown, whose death has been ordered by the Queen herself. I declared that he had been given an honorable death because I wanted to preserve our family's honor. Along with Garwin's murder of his father, Alistair's crimes would have sullied our name beyond redemption. I think you would agree with me that he can no longer lay claim to the seat of River Spring after such acts.
You bastard! This is all just a string of lies.
I'm not interested in your falsehoods. To me, you're both guilty of treason, and that is all that matters. I have the power and the orders to punish you in the name of the Queen. And mark my words, I have every intention of carrying them out. Now, surrender, Alistair. If you resist, I will call on my army. They are waiting on my orders around River Spring. All I need is to say the word, and this town will fall to the sword.
How can you claim to be the Lord of River Spring when you would threaten your own people with your army? You care nothing for our values. Family is hope, Valar. You should never have gone against us.
Such noble words didn't stop old Reynold from throwing me and Gawain out like common thieves. Nothing you say will prevent me from fulfilling my duty. Mors and Alistair, you are traitors. You will have to answer for your crimes.
You want justice? Very well. I call for a trial by combat. Our respective gods will separate the just from the unjust, the honorable from the traitor. Who should live and who will die?
Splendid idea, Sir Alistair. May the gods witness this fight.
Wait, Alistair. Valar, you say we are criminals and traitors. You accuse Jane of being an enemy of the crown. I will make you eat those words myself. So fight me, here and now. Let's settle this once and for all.
Careful, Mors. Both our lives are at stake here.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Be careful. I've seen how the snake hisses in his enemy's ears, distracting them as he moves in to strike. Whatever happens, stay focused on the fight. Do not let him distract you with his insults and lies.
I accept. Whether I face Alistair or you, it matters little. Neither of you pose any threat to me. Both of you face your death either way.
I hope you know what you're doing. The duel has been accepted. These men will fight to the death under the sight of the gods. Everyone, make room!
Let us say our prayers this day to the seven that stand as one. May they look fairly upon those who are about to face their judgment. On behalf of the crown, Sir Valar Hill accuses Sir Alistair Sarwick of treason and of conspiring with traitors and enemies of the realm. Sir Mors Westford rejects the charges against him. He will fight to defend himself in a trial by combat, as well as Sir Alistair. May the seven search their souls to know truth from lies. May they accord justice to the innocent and death to the guilty. May the gods let their judgment be known, and we shall accept it.
A pity I have to kill you, Mors. Now you won't get to see what I'll do to your little slut before I turn her over to the Queen.
Save your breath. You haven't got many more.
Don't tell me you care that much for this whore. Open your eyes, old man. Why do you think she let that fat pig Robert stick his cock in her? It's well known he beds nothing but whores now. I assume she's not actually paying you with coin. Maybe your protection costs are nothing more than her teats and arse.
I'm going to rip out your damn tongue. Then you'll spout nothing but blood.
It seems I've touched on a sore point.
У меня здоровье пополняется.
Tiring already, old man? What happened to the great Moors who could strike down knights and horses with one swing of his sword? You fight like a crippled hen.
How about this?
Блин. Так. Ого.
It seems you're near your end, old man. But don't worry, your little slut will be joining you soon.
You will have to find her first.
Oh, I will find her. Especially if you hid her as well as you hid your
Ой,
family.
меч.
What? What do you know about my family?
I know that you'll be with them soon. In the hell reserved for idiots and the weak.
You piece of shit. I'll gut you with my own hands.
Блин. Давай еще раз тебя прибаним.
It's over, Valdar.
Oh, really?
Оба, ну это что за фигня?
Morris, behind you!
Как так?
Know one thing before you die, old man. I slaughtered your family. Your daughter was crying, crying. She cried right to the end, calling for her father. But you weren't there, were you? You abandoned them. So I told them that when I found you, I'd send you back to them. And I am a man of my word.
No! Morse! No!
Ну вообще жесть.
Sorcery! Treachery! The Seven will not stand for such deception!
Evil
This
bastard!
duel is invalid.
Stop this tyrant!
Alistair! Alistair for River Spring!
Bloody cockroaches! River Spring will be mine, whether you like it or not!
О, жесть.
Let her go!
Блин, столько времени готовился и все, блин, напрасно.
Out of the question!
Tell me where Maud has hidden that whore, Alistair. Unless you prefer I cut her throat.
No, she's still at Castlewood. Lord Hart captured her.
It seems everyone is after that slut. Lord Halton, you say? He'll bring her to me, or I'll raise his castle to the ground. As for you, Sarwigs, you'll give me no more trouble.
Ну нифига себе.
Lock him in Lord Reynolds' crypt. Let him die next to his father. I must leave immediately for Castlewood. Wax, I leave the town to you in my absence. The people need to know who rules here. Kill as many of them as you need to.
Вот это жесть вообще. Вот это Игра престолов, нафиг. Давай, грузись быстрее.
Father, here we are, sharing the same tomb. What irony. The Sarwick bloodline will end here, with me.
Alistair! Seven gods, wake up! Come on, come on! I haven't been crawling around these caves just to find a dead body. Get up, cousin! We need you!
Ryman?
At last! Praise the Seven, you live!
You were able to escape Valar's men? How many of you are there?
A handful of my men hide in Riverspring Godswood.
Are these the only forces we have remaining?
After the massacre in the Great Hall, they imprisoned a good number of our men in the dungeons. When Valar left with the better part of his troops, I took the chance to slip out of the castle. I was looking for a means to save our men when I heard those bastards speaking of you. They were laughing that they had locked you in your own father's tomb. That's how I found you.
What luck that you overheard them. Now that I'm free, we must act.
Well, what's the plan, Alistair?
Давай, надо спасти пленников. Не, ну давай.
What's being done about our bannermen? Has Harwin been able to make contact with them?
I don't know anything about that. I haven't seen him. I don't know what has become of him. But we have more urgent needs to attend to. The town is dying as we speak.
What are you saying?
Valar has entrusted Riverspring into the hands of his lieutenant, Wex. Since then, his men have been doing as they please. They're slaughtering anyone who comes up against them.
There's not a moment to lose then. We must act before the Bloodseekers slaughter everyone.
It's good to see you have returned, Alistair. I'm with you until the end. I can hear someone.
Ну чё? Чё такое? Ладно, будем заканчивать на сегодня. Всем всего доброго, до скорой встречи. Пока-пока-пока.